In the jagged spires where the heavens meet the earth, a primordial saga begins. A sentinel of the skies, an icon of raw power, prepares to pass the torch of life. High above the valley, a fortress of ancient timber stands against the void. The matriarch returns, her talons carrying the weight of a dynasty. Every strand of moss, every twig, is a calculated defense against the coming cold. Her gaze is an unyielding shield. Vigilance is the price of a future. Her mate arrives, a partnership forged in the crucible of the wild. Two giants, one purpose, to defy the elements and spark a new flame. The silent watch begins, a vigil of heat against the encroaching frost. Through the sub-zero veil, life remains a hidden embers. Days bleed into nights as the internal clock of evolution ticks. Beneath her breast, the miracle is brewing in the dark. But nature offers no mercy to the unborn. She remains an anchor in the deluge, a mountain of feathers against the rising tide. Strength is not found in the sun, but in the heart of the storm. Day 1. A fragile vessel of calcium, holding the spark of a king. A life takes form, etched in veins and shadows. The world outside is a chaotic void, seeking to extinguish the warmth. Precision is survival. Every degree of warmth must be shared. Frost creeps closer, a cold assassin at the door. Day 15. The blueprint of a predator is being written in blood. The first weapon is forged, a tiny tooth for a great escape. She is the ceiling, the walls, and the heart of his world. The forest waits in bated breath. Through stone-like walls, the first gasps of the atmosphere are drawn. Day 30. The internal clock reaches its final hour of peace. The inhabitant has outgrown its sanctuary. The struggle begins. She hears the scratching of a soul ready to ignite. The boundary of the world is about to shatter. One strike to change a destiny. Day 35. The first strike against the wall of the world. A battle for the very first breath of mountain air. Breaking the horizon of its own existence, gasping for the atmosphere of giants. He must earn his place in the sky alone. Weak, wet, and defiant, pushing against the weight of the heavens. Freedom is bought with the currency of effort. The first victory. The cost is exhaustion. Welcome to the domain of the sun, the heavy crown of a king. Clearing the debris of the past to make room for growth. Safety found in the shadow of absolute power. Seeing a world that will one day fear his shadow. The evolution of a legend has truly begun. Day 42. A ball of gray fluff in a world of predators. The hunt never ends. The sustenance of a king is served. Gentle care from a beak designed to kill. The insatiable hunger of a rising monarch. A lesson in survival, one mouthful at a time. Sated for now. Even the bravest must find shelter in the storm. Testing the tools of his trade. Dreaming of the infinite blue above. Day 55. The dark armor of the sky begins to emerge. In the nest, competition is the first law of life.
No!
Only the strong inherit the win. Lessons in hierarchy cannot be taught, only experienced. Maintaining the fortress of sticks. Instinct recognizes its future self in the clouds. Darkness falls. An intruder seeks an easy kill. A scavenger, bold enough to strike. Fear is forgotten. Defiance is born. The first taste of mortal danger. Mother's fury strikes like a thunderbolt from the heavens. A whirlwind of talons and feathers. The price of trespassing is paid in blood. The guardian stands tall. The nursery is safe. When the sun sets, a silent assassin emerges. Death comes on silent wings. The father is the shield that never sleeps. The terror of being hunted, safe within the fortress of feathers. The aftermath of a night of survival. What does not kill him makes him a king. Day 70. The transformation into a predator is nearly complete. Self-sufficiency is the ultimate goal. Gauging the abyss he will soon conquer. Forging the engines of flight through sheer will. For a brief second, gravity loses its grip. Mastery is a journey of 1,000 stumbles. Stepping out from the comfort of the home. Learning the unyielding grip of a ruler. Honing the edge of his future. The first signs of a royal crown. Hunger is the greatest motivator for the sky. A cry for the world to notice, testing the invisible currents of the earth. The horizon is no longer a view, it is a destination. At the edge of a new life. Day 90. The moment of truth. One small step for a bird, one giant leap for a king. The leap of faith that defies the abyss. For a moment, he is but a stone falling from the sky, fighting the chaos of the atmosphere. Disaster brushed by a single feather. The ancient code of flight awakens in his blood. Rising on the invisible breath of the earth. Mastery found in the eye of the wind. The kingdom he was born to rule. Dancing with the gale. A new land claimed. A survivor has arrived. Looking back at the shell he left behind. The sky has a new master. Into the infinite blue. Five years of trials pass in a heartbeat. The king is crowned. The icon in his full, unyielding glory. Death from above, faster than a shadow. Survival is no longer a struggle, it is an art form. Provider, protector, king of the north. The cycle begins anew, written in the stars and the sticks. From a fragile egg to a fearless flight, the journey is eternal. The legend lives on.